Alrighty. This is, I'm going to call this patient hogging. It's very similar to surgical hogging. Um, the difference is you're not targeting individual defenses. You're kind of targeting a way to get through the base with as little damage as possible to your hogs. I'm going to start this on high speed just to show the basics of a regular hog raid. So you've got your CC pull, double poison, which works really well. Doesn't quite get the dragon down, but then one archer, a couple minions, and the queen over here will do the rest. Then we start the tank for the queen. She's nicely exposed. Interesting touch here. Belly starts with minions on the to create the funnel because of the fact that there's no air defenses. The archer tower and the Tesla are aiming at the distracted by the golem. So using minions are a great choice because then these cannons and mortar are, there's no risk of them taking out wizards. She does back it up with wizards just to speed it up, but by having the minions there's no chance of this funnel failing. It just may take a little longer. So the point of this raid, before we get too deep in, is we need to get through this double bomb spot. And if you look at this base, it's well designed in that looking at the defensive buildings and the pathing. And if you come in from either side, there's a good chance that the hogs, after they take out these two defenses or these two defenses, will cross right over. And that's what you want from a defensive standpoint. You want to make it impossible for someone to path around. There's maybe a chance that coming in from this side, they would go to this mortar next. But some of them are almost guaranteed to go across. So what we don't know at this point, it turns out there's a Tesla here. And that would have helped, but not knowing that, going in blind, you really need to prepare for it. Real quick on the show, that there's other ways you could go about this. I mean, you could send in a golem and drop a jump here and let the golem go in here. Do a 2 golem attack, so you have one coming in here, one coming in here, and really use like a go wee to take out half of the base, and then just bring in hogs from the backside. But I really like this patient deployment that Bella does. So what it is it's basically you're not dropping all your hogs at once. You're being really patient with them, using heals to keep them up, and you're targeting certain areas that you want to get down slowly, intentionally, and in a certain order, so that you limit either the possibility or how fast these bombs go off. And you'll see how this works. So 33 hogs is what she brings. Once the queen is under control, you'll see the first couple go in right there. Just 2 hogs. Just 2 hogs go in here on this mortar to take it out. And that's really just to prevent any chance of the hogs kind of coming backwards. So then 1 giant to distract, which is nice because there's a lot of point defense here, just the giant down. And then this is like a little mini Asian wall where you have about 15 hogs go down in this mini Asian wall to come in, which is not a big hog force. But then heal spell goes down right away, so that some of these go down from spring trap, some are going down from the skeleton, some are going down from point defense. But you want them to stay up as long as possible. You see the hogs split though, very important that they split and that they take a while. See, so they get in here and they don't take down this defense right away, but they do trigger that first giant bomb. And then you already see more hogs coming in on the back end here. You'll see a second heal go down for that second giant bomb that's there. And then you'll see the rest of the hogs come in on the back end so that together they can all kind of swoop through the base. So you have to be really patient with your hog deployment, and you have to be very diligent with your spells to make sure you keep the hogs up. I'm sure it would have been great to have, to save one of those poisons for these skeletons, but she decided that she didn't want to have to deal with the clan castle too much. I just wanted that to be able to go down real quick, which I understand. But you'll see the rest of this raid goes pretty smoothly. These hogs, at this point, all the ones that were dropped over here at full health, they were really never under any kind of duress. Because the ones that were dropped patiently over here took down the main defenses. And then after that, it's cleanup. This is, and there's nice cleanup here. I mean, the fact that there are minions going after the king is great. There's no chance of them, there's nothing for them to get hit by at this point, except maybe an air mine. But they've moved through the base pretty well. That's it. That is patient hog deployment.